Okay. Uh, let me let me talk to you here and explain a little bit about horse psychology, love and respect, and stupid humans. And by no means am I pointing out any particular individual, criticizing you in particular. Uh, I'll just start off with about my last video. Someone commented about uh, me not touching the horse, or that everybody and everything loves touch, and I wasn't given any verbal. So let me explain something to you here. The the pattern I was doing was so I'm gonna explain the pattern here, right? This horse's pattern is here forward, right, facing forward, and tip this way, right? That's forward and away, right? And I've explained in my other videos. You want to change the horse, change the pattern. So what's the opposite of the pattern, right? It's backwards in this way. And the person commented that the horse did it right, and I didn't touch or praise. Here's why. Because the horse did it, but she didn't do it softly. And it's because of what, and I'm only using this horse as an example because she's the one that's here. I'm not criticizing the owners of this horse. But it's because of what people have done on this side of the horse that has created this problem. That's why you may see that I'm working on this side, because the other side has minimal human contact. That side of the horse is easy to get these things to happen without any difficulty. So I'm showing you actually the most difficult side because of what somebody else has done. See? So no, I didn't touch her. I gave her relief by just stopping. Just, yeah. Because if I go in and try to touch, she's probably going to move away. I want her to realize the fact that moving her hindquarters close to me is a great place to be. Seek my touch. It's not that I will touch you. I'm going to show you that I relax when you do the right thing. When she does it softly, I will touch. So if you don't believe me, go look at my video why I have changed. One of the reasons why I have changed with that little black mare. See, that horse, when I stepped away from her, she went, I know being close to you, Bill, is the best place to be. This is where I feel your relaxation. So yes, I touched that horse. She did that because she knows. And you'll go, well, she did that on the left-hand side. So I have to explain some of that. Because that horse was, I only got to see that horse once a week. Same thing with another horse I'm going to show you here today. I only got to see that horse once a week. And I'll address stupid humans. And I'm not picking on those owners of that horse either. I'm talking about what everybody does with horses. You know, you lead them on the left all the time, you lead them on the left. So I don't make comments. People think I'm getting ugly. I am getting ugly. Because you go and make a comment, I always go and look at it. If you got a YouTube channel, I'm going to go look. And I'm going to see what you got up there before I ever make a comment. So, and I'm not criticizing this person, but you made the comment. I'm going to go look to see what kind of information you're giving out. Well, you're on the left-hand side of the horse, right? Yes, the horse comes up to the mounting block. Yeah, you get on, and then you get off the other side of the horse, and what happens? Out comes the cookie. Now, let me address the love and respect part. That's bribery. You think I'm kidding you? I don't care how much somebody hates me, and there's a lot of people that hate me. You give me a stack of $100 bills. Let me sit at the table. Say, hey, come sit down over here. Oh, here's a $100 bill, right? And every time that person paid attention to me, I handed out a $100 bill. You think I got any love and respect out of that person? Hell no. Because when them $100 bills are all gone, that person would be gone in a heartbeat. They'd come back if I had another stack of $100 bills. But if I didn't have them, they wouldn't come back. So, see, so much of this world has gone to bribery. The government, everything else. Everybody thinks that they got to get something out of it instead of just a little love and respect. You know, nothing is done for love and respect anymore. Very, very seldom. So am I getting ugly? I'll address the ugly part again. Yeah, I'm getting ugly. You know why? Because and the same thing when I'm trying to teach people about training. There's two aspects to this horse business. There's the horse and the human. Right? So I try to get people to understand the fact it's not just what you want. You got to meet that horse's needs too. So it's the same thing for me. So if I got 100 people, and believe me, I'm telling you, 5 of those people will give me the love and respect that I need. Right? I'll give you a perfect example here. There's a woman that I've trained with a lot back in the years when I used to train with the rope stuff, right? I went over to help her with some hoof care. She has me come in, help her with her hoof care, and she does all her hoof care and just has me come over and check on her. But and I point out a few different things to her that I see about her horse, and because I think the reason why she actually listens to me, here's that 5%. She's one of the 5% that when I make a suggestion to her, she actually listens. She doesn't just listen. She's got a pad and paper, and she's writing down everything I'm saying. She's old school, you know. She could go with modern technology and set up a video camera and video all this, but she's old school, and hey, if that works for you, that's fine. I don't have a problem with old school. Because years ago, there was a lot of love and respect. So after we got done with the hoof care stuff, I know because this woman absorbs things when I tell her. So I give her something to think about. I took the horse outside. I took the mounting block. I put it down. I got up on the mounting block because she told me what she was working on. Without doing anything, I got up on the mounting block. What did that horse do? Came right over to me. Side passed over to me nicely. Stood right there at the mounting block. But on what side? The left. It is so ingrained in the horse world that everything gets done from the left. We lead a horse short, and we lead him from the left. That, there's a lot of other trainers that are trying to get people away from that. But that is so ingrained in the horse world, and so wrong. And I'll say it again, just because a horse sees you good in the left eye doesn't mean it sees you good in the right eye. So here she smiles at me and she goes, I said, see, you got to be careful on the patterns you create. It's not that was a bad thing, but it's a pattern. So I know when I go back, see, I'll go to the mounting block and or she'll be doing this and she'll go, I don't want that side today. I want the right side today. See, you got to mix it up and get both sides balanced out so the horse pays attention. It's nice when a horse gives you that gift. And you'll say, Bill, well, that horse in the video did it for you on the left-hand side. Because everybody at that barn was leading that horse. It wasn't even getting led. See, I was there once a week, 6 days a week. That horse would get turned out, run down the aisle. There was a chute coming out of the barn. The horses would run down to the pasture. The gate was open. They'd run down into the pasture, close the gate, and leave, right? Or feed the horses and leave, whatever. And then at night time, they'd open up the stalls. They'd open up the pasture gate. The horses would run up to their stalls. They knew every stall they had to be in. But what the human is missing, and I'm not criticizing that person, I'm talking about all humans. Here's the pattern. That horse is running away from you to go to a safe place, the pasture. You leave him alone. You come out later, that horse is running away from you to go to a safe place, the stall. You close the stall door and you leave. See? That's ingrained in that horse's mind. The best thing for me to do is run away from you. People don't see that. They train a horse. It's like this horse here, or any horse. They train a horse to have a great session. They're so happy. They go and turn that horse out. It's living in a pasture with 5 or 6 other horses, or whatever, or even just one other horse, or maybe not even any horses. They turn the horse loose and the horse runs off. And people are smiling and going, oh, look how exuberant that horse is. You don't understand it. The last thing that sticks in that horse's mind, he's running away from you to go to a nice, relaxed place. All that training you did was a waste. That's why when I get this horse to this point, I hardly do anything with him. Because I want that horse understanding, being with me, you're going to find rest, relaxation. So they start seeking that out. You know, I'm going to start riding her here today. And what I'll do with her is I'll ride her backwards through that pattern. I'm going to get off of her, unsaddle her, and that's it. So between the catch in the pasture, me saddling her, and me riding her through that pattern will probably take less than 25 minutes. There will be no excitement. See, I want this horse thinking, being with Bill is pretty damn good. It's comfortable. I'll do that, 4 or 5 days. And then riding this horse forward will be no problem whatsoever for me. Because she's already learned that being close to me, she's going to find this. Life is good. They know that Bill knows how to relax. So when things go right, that's it. So when she's totally relaxed, yes, I absolutely will rub her. When she gives me that softly, I'm going to give her the soft touch in return. So I'm going to get another horse here and show you exactly where this goes. See, that's what I love. You see, she knows now. She's not standing. So, see, she knows this. This is what a lot of you people don't understand. So what's missing in my life is the fact that I lack balance. I talk in that video about what is love, about how that horse lacks balance because it's getting more time with another horse than it's getting with me. That's my life. See, I'm getting that 5% of people that actually will listen to me and give me that love and respect for what I might know. And then I got 95% of the others I'm going to call stupid people. Because they're arguing with me just like a horse, just like she was arguing with me. Let me show you what I mean here and where you can go with this. This is Indy. You've seen him in some of my videos. But here, he was another one of those 3 Mustangs that I worked at that place. And I'm not being, like I said, I'm not being critical of any one person here. That's that 95% of people that I have to deal with. It's not them. It's the whole 95%. So I'll show you where you can go with it, and you'll see what I talk about. You watch the last videos with Tia. You'll see I didn't have to come back and shut the camera off because, yeah, she went out of camera view, and what you've got to understand about this, they realize the fact that being close to me is where you're going to find the best energy. So I'll show you, and I've only done this with him once. I did it the other day, just out of, he's a troublemaker, there's no doubt about it. But, so that'll make it even more interesting. You know, you've seen me back him up in several ways, but I'll show you a different way. See, I'm going to come in just like this. This is how like a mountain lion might take down a horse. Right? And I'm not recommending you do this. Like I said, he's been backed up in every way pretty much known to humans. So what I'm going to do is reach around here, just like a mountain lion would do. And see, it's not that you will ever get rid of a horse's initial survival thought about going forward. So he knows how to back up. As soon as he gives me that weight shift back, I leave him alone. So I come in like a mountain lion would, right? I grab him right over here. And I'm going to shift my weight back. See, that's wrong. I don't want that. So I step over here. I don't want that. I step over here and I go, yeah, this is where I want you. So I'll come in from behind again. I'll grab right here like a mountain lion would, and I'll shift my weight back. So that was backwards, but it was over there. I want him to feel where I am and just come. So if he goes too much forward, I'll get the back, see? And I stop where he's dead center. And I go, yeah, this is where I want him. Now I'll come in, shift my weight back. There. I give him a nice rub. Grab. Shift my weight back. See, he's sorting it out one way, then the other way. There. Now he came straight back. See? This is where you can go with this stuff. And that's all I wanted from you. I did that with him out in the pasture. Well, he's got a long, out back, he's got a long ways to go. He could take off on me and run a long way. But he knows the fact that running away from me is never the good thing. That's why I emphasize the catch. So if you want to know how I establish the catch, and even the people that maybe have bought some of my training DVDs, have not put enough time in the catch. The catch is the #1 thing. Don't leave me. Sort it out thing. And, you know, that's why I had so much. It's because of what other people did with them. You go back to my other videos, there's that little Morgan mare. Oh, she was handling everything, but nobody did any training with her. So see, those horses for me are a vacation. All these other horses that most of the ones you see like on YouTube they've been trained by somebody else. So whatever stuff they got going on or the type of horses that they are is not what I created. It's what somebody else created. I'm just trying to fix what somebody else created. So that's my rant